So here we are on the Pennine Way. 4 years in the making, this. 4 years of thinking about it and researching it, and finally we get to do it. Started at Edale at midday, well sort of, got to the Old Mag's Head at midday, and started with a pint and a panini and set off at 12:45. Hour of steady climbing through the valley, and then 45 minutes of up to Kinderlow, and we're now going to be following the plateau for a bit to Kinder Downfall. Herne Plough now, which is coming up to Bleaklow. This is the first place you can get clean water since leaving Edale, and it's, you know, good 10 miles in. It's taken me 5 hours so far, which is reasonably slow going, but there's been a lot of sort of picking around sort of boulders and what have you up on the top of Kinder, and it was quite a hefty climb at the start as well. The section over featherbed moss on the paving slabs was really good. You could get a good speed up there, but right now I'm picking my way again through stream and bog, which I think will level out soon. So I reckon it's 5 or 6 miles down to Crowden now, and on current speed that could take me 3 hours. It's 5:45, which means I'll be in just before nightfall. So as I negotiate this next section, I'll leave you for the time being, and yeah, try and push on. Seven and a half hours, and at 8:15 we're heading down to the campsite at Crowden. I'm very much keeping things crossed. I've got a space for the tent. Well, good morning. Here we are on day 2. It is a really late one, setting off at 10 o'clock from Crowden campsite, and that's partly because I didn't really get to sleep till after 3, just sort of fitful dozing, and I managed to get some proper sleep about sort of 4 or 5 a.m. So stayed in bed as long as I could, slow start, and today I'm just going to take it easy. Yesterday was, I wouldn't say a shock to the system, but it was a harder day than I thought, and it certainly took me a lot longer than I thought to get over Kinder and Bleaklow. It is a fabulous first day, absolutely fabulous, and really if I was doing it again I'd do it justice and start early and finish at a reasonable time, but there we go. So today's plan is to do, I think, half of the day's climbing at the start up to Lado Rocks and beyond, and then just sort of keep pootling along until I feel like I want to stop. Maybe Blackstone Edge. I might get to White Hill just before the M62. Don't know. Just see how the day goes. We're up on Black Hill. I can't imagine what these first 2 days would have been like before they put the slabs down. Going over all the peat and moss and bog. It must have taken at least twice as long. Just past Westenden Reservoir. We've got a big down and up coming up, but thankfully it looks like there's somewhere I can filter some water because I'm running really low, and I think I'm going to have to fill up the whole pouch because it doesn't look like there's anything for the next day or so. So it's going to be a heavy old climb up there with an extra 2.5 kilos on my back, but I'll have water. So here we are up on White Hill. It's 20 past 6 and probably got another 5 miles or so if I need it. This was one of the spots that I had earmarked for camping. I've seen people camp here. There's this place by the gate which is big enough for a tent, but it's still way too early. So push on. Every time I drive across the M62, I look up at the footbridge and think, oh, one day that'll be me. And today is that day. And in a few weeks' time, we'll pass under this again and look up and say, that was me. It's not much fun if you're afraid of heights. It's also not much fun if you're not afraid of heights. There's quite a breeze in the middle. Yeah, I reckon for many people that could be the scariest bit of the whole Pennine Way. You really felt exposed. Okay, it's 20 past 7, I'm calling it a day. Come off the M62 and along this path here, and just off the path, this outcrop. So I reckon this will do me for tonight.
that's where we are at the moment. Thoroughly recommend this book. Noticed I'm missing the end of a pole, which is actually a slight problem as I retrace my steps to find it, because my poles are used to hold up my tent, specifically the tip of them. So let's hope I find it soon. Just as I was mentally pricing up new poles and where I was going to find them, there's the offending article. Let's hope it goes back on the end of the stick easily. Right, all fixed. It seems to go on pretty snugly. Campsite. There's a washing up bowl, there's a male toilet around there, female toilet, and a shower, which is lovely and spacious. There's also a bar that was open last night. I think it's only open on Sundays. That was very fortuitous that we were there. Had a lovely pint with Roger, who's doing the Pennine Way on his 50th anniversary of the first time he did it, which is absolutely incredible, seeing as I'm doing it on the 50th anniversary of being born, and it's tough for me. Anyway, gonna get some breakfast and then get the tent all packed up.
afternoon, coming out of Thornton. A tuck shop. And an Airbnb if the day's gone so badly that even a tuck shop can't help you out. Right, Leeds Liverpool Canal next. It's been really nice flat walking for the last mile or two. I think that's going to continue for the next couple of hours at least. Quarter to 6. 6 o'clock. And the rain has been on and off, and it's just starting again. It's due to rain all night. I don't know if this is the start of the all-night rain. I'm going to cook my tea here, and I'm pretty much going to go to sleep, I think. Right, well, it's a short mileage today. I treated myself to some tins of food, which between those 3 tins weigh 1.2 kilos. But it's only 7 miles, and I'm going to eat 2 of the tins before I leave Malham. Got a cheesy pasta pot for tonight, and beans and sausages for tomorrow, and then another beans and sausages which will be lugged all the way over Pennine Way, 400 grams. But I think it'll be worth it. Right, so Myersfield Farm Bed and Breakfast. The website they say they do camping. Let's find out.
It's 6 AM. It is 2 days from August bank holiday. I've had to put my gas canister in the bottom of my sleeping bag to warm it up because it was too cold to ignite the gas. I've got my winter puppy jacket on and I'm just warm enough. And there are gales coming in. So all in all, this is a typical British summer backpacking trip. Right, it's coffee time, breakfast time, pack up time, walking time.
So again, 3 hours and just stopping just above Tennant Gill Farm on the ascent up to Fountains Fell. Got the beginning of my lunch. Lots of showers coming past, mostly over there. I'll definitely get hit by at least another one today, I'm sure. Hopefully not in the next 5 minutes, but there is a distinct possibility. So I'm going to scram this quick and get my coat on. The descent of Fountains Fell is where you get your first view of the impressive Pennine Ghent. There we go, just about to see the first step and the second step. There it is. Good day today. It's been good because it's been the first testing weather conditions. It was bitter on the top of Fountains Fell, but I was finding what I've got. I did wonder whether this jacket would maybe not quite be up to it. It's just a running jacket really. I mean, it's properly waterproof and have worn it all day in the rain before, but it although it's windproof, you feel the cold of the water through it when it rains. So it's not the warmest, but it was fine today. I'm actually getting blown off course a little bit. I'm having to really use the poles to keep my balance. It's 10:25, so just over 2 hours since set off, and we're at Lingill Bridge. Right then, the climbs are starting now. I'm going to be climbing up to Cam High Road, where I'll be retracing some of my steps on the Dales Way. Similar kind of weather. Up over Cam Fell, and then to Rottenstone Hill, from which I will descend through, apparently according to the guidebook, lots of bog when it has been raining, down into Hawes.
Well, this will be an absolute treat. Oh. Well, I've booked it for breakfast in the morning, and I've arranged to take my washing down as well, so he's going to get that done for me. Really nice. Really nice to be here. I can just properly relax for a bit.